Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. In this video I wanted to give you a quick update in regards to my Bitcoin Cash holdings. Lots of people after my last video asking me what is my position, and also I wanted to give you a quick information in regards to Kraken if you choose to trade Bitcoin Cash with Kraken. Last video which I made, I did mention briefly that if you are depositing Bitcoin Cash into Kraken, it takes a bit of time and you could miss opportunity. So as you can see, Bitcoin Cash price has reduced quite a bit since what it was a few days ago, up to about $400, and Bitcoin has picked up again. But I believe after the fork, Bitcoin will start falling down, and I've got a feeling Bitcoin Cash will start picking up. So there could be opportunity here to make money again with Bitcoin Cash if that's what you want to do. Now, of course, I also talked about Exodus adding Bitcoin Cash into their portfolio, so you can do an exchange within Exodus. But if you want to obviously trade within Kraken, I think this information could be useful for you. And as you can see right here, unfortunately, when you deposit Bitcoin Cash into Kraken, it takes 600 minutes or more or less, and that's quite a bit of the time. You know, I personally waited around that time, around 10 hours for my Bitcoin Cash to be credited. And the reason being is I don't like holding large sums of cryptocurrency into an exchange. But unfortunately, if you gotta do trade, you gotta obviously send it over there, do the trades, and then get it out. Now that's what I did. I obviously sent it over. It took about 10 hours. I missed the window where Bitcoin Cash was worth around $400. I still sold at very nice profit. I made quite a bit of money. But if my Bitcoin Cash was already there, I could have made much more money. Or if obviously the deposit took a much less time. If we compare it to the rest of the cryptocurrency, as you can see, it is massive. It's huge. 600 minutes. That is unfortunately way too long, I believe, and hopefully Kraken will work on it. I'm not sure as to why it takes so long. I do see 20 confirmation needs, but when you send it on, when you're sending it over from Kraken, for instance, to your wallet, it's done within minutes. Okay, let's say half an hour, whatever, much quicker. And 10 hours, it is long time, and definitely within 10 hours things could go, you know, from $400 to $200 and even higher or less. So if you are considering obviously to take opportunity after the fork and possibly try to make some money with Bitcoin Cash, maybe you need to consider sending your Bitcoin Cash already there, or getting into Kraken and start preparing yourself. Personally myself, I have sent over to my Ledger Nano OS again the Bitcoin Cash, because at this point I'm happy with the profits I made. I don't want to get greedy, and again, I don't like keeping large sums of crypto into an exchange. I simply don't. You know, I've seen what can happen with an exchange, and holding quite a bit of money into an exchange, it's not something I want to do. Now, I'm not saying anything wrong with the exchange, but I'm just saying. But 2-3 days later, I may have to unfortunately send back if I, you know, confirm my, you know, thoughts on it. And I do see that this could happen, and Bitcoin Cash could start picking up again in price. Because if it does pick up in price again, and it could, and if it goes to again to, you know, $400, I want to be there. I want to be able to sell, and then obviously I want to be able to buy back. So this is with the Kraken. If you're, by the way, using another exchange, because there are obviously other exchanges, let me know how long does it take, because I personally haven't used another exchange to trade specifically Bitcoin Cash. Let me know how long does it take. Is it much quicker or is it longer? So maybe I can consider using another exchange for my next trade. So let me now show you my holdings on Bitcoin Cash. Let me enter my wallet, and you can see now I'm on my way, guys, hopefully to 200 Bitcoin Cash. Now I know a lot of people don't have, you know, any holdings into Bitcoin Cash. I personally love Bitcoin Cash. I do see a great future for it, and I really want to get to 200 Bitcoin Cash. So as you can see, currently I'm holding 132 Bitcoin Cash worth 43,000, almost 44,000, also depending on the price. If this goes to $400, which we have seen, I think it was a day ago or something like that. So if we multiply this by 400, you can see that the holdings is actually around $53,000. But at the moment it is around $44,000, let's say, give or take. And as you can see right here, this is what I was telling you guys. I've sent over 120 Bitcoin Cash to the exchange, to Kraken, and I came back with 132. I've still got a bit of money onto Kraken. I want to do some other trades, so I left a bit of the profits in there, but I came back with 12 Bitcoin Cash more than I left. That's very good in my book. If you multiply again this by 400, we're looking at so 12, you know, nearly $5,000, and I still got money left over there. So definitely it was a good trade for me. I'm looking forward to the next one, because when you do trades, you have to be careful. It's not an easy thing to do. It could go either way. So obviously now I'm happy I made 12 Bitcoin Cash on top, but next time I may not be so successful. So obviously I want to pick up my spots. I want to be very careful, trade wisely, don't go too crazy just so, you know, get greedy and try to make too much money too quick. But I am on my way to 200 Bitcoin Cash. I will not be selling these holdings for any other cryptocurrency. This is purely my Bitcoin Cash, and I'm working towards the 200. You know, that at this point I'll be very happy. Long-term holdings definitely in here, but when there's opportunity just like this one right here to obviously sell, then buy and come back with more, of course I'll take it any day. So there you have it, guys. This is a quick update. As I said, lots of people wanted to know, and yeah, looking forward to it. I'm definitely watching the upcoming days after the fork, and working towards this magical, at least for me, 200 Bitcoin Cash long-term investment. As you can see, 132. You know, let's say if it goes to $500, which we have seen Bitcoin Cash before, 100 Bitcoin Cash will be $50,000. Having 200 will mean $100,000 worth of Bitcoin Cash, and I'll be very, very happy with that. That's a part of my other investments, a part of Bitcoin holdings, Ethereum holdings, and whatnot. Just my Bitcoin Cash. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope the you know, the time, how long does it take for Bitcoin Cash to be credited, is useful for you. In fact, I'll put a link to the description so you can watch all the times for yourself. Come check them out. As well as please do share with me if you're using another exchange to trade Bitcoin Cash, and let me know how things are going over there in terms of how long does it take to deposit. Because here the worst thing in here is I love Kraken, I use it, I continue enjoying it, but obviously this 600 minutes, it's a long time. This is much better, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, it's good, you know, it's but 600 minutes, you know, it's quite a long time to wait for you to get your cryptocurrency in order to be able to do something with it. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the channel, feel free to subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.